Okay.
No, that was cool. It's like that's for everybody who don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, for those who don't know.
Well, better to introduce yourself as Martian Manhunter than John Jones.
Yeah, I thought that's what I was going to say. I thought they was going to say, yeah, just call me John Jones. Which is his name, right?
Well, so he goes by John Jones.
Right, but it's pronounced like John Jones. Like
John Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that's a hard apostrophe, man.
Man, Ben Affleck looked like he was drinking all night.
He didn't know he was coming back for reshoots. Like, read this, get ready.
Yeah.
Shooting 5.
So who the fuck?
I thought we were done.
Okay.
All right.
So, I thought we was going to see the Green Lanterns come down because I kept hearing the Green Lantern was going to come. I guess they replaced them with
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter. What you think about the Martian Manhunter coming down? And just like put it all, no more secret shit. Just I'm Martian Manhunter. This is what I look like. I'm going to be in part 2.
Pretty much. Like, hey, look, so I'm going to see you in the next movie, all right? Cool. I'm going to bounce.
Yeah. Hold on. So, all right.
Unless there's
354, credits rolling, it's over.
Yeah.
You had the nightmare scene. The whole movie's done.
It's like unless they got like a Green Lantern stinger at the very
No, I'm cool. I don't need the Green Lantern stinger.
Right.
That's too much.
We know that the Green Lantern's the thing. They showed us a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
We don't need it anymore. We know that they can happen.
Right.
But I think I'm so disappointed we didn't get this movie because this better than the theatrical cut sets up that whole universe.
It's not even right. It's not even a. They don't go together.
No.
It's like one is like a.
This needs to be the canon cut, man.
Right. Because one, when you got the Martian Manhunter coming down, it's like, okay, well now we got more characters, but not just that. That nightmare scene is gonna set up the whole part 2. So the whole part 2 got to take place in that other reality, or where there's everything all. Are you looking for names? I can't read that. But anyway. That the nightmare scene set up everything that's going to be in that part 2 or whatever. So I'm going to tell you what. Let's go by the numbers.
All right.
What do you think about the Joker?
Look,
I was hearing good stuff.
I don't mind him. He looks a lot better without all the tattoos.
Yeah.
But like they could have kept the makeup the same. They didn't need to change the makeup. They just need to get rid of the goddamn tattoos.
I don't mind the look.
But
man, that laugh.
That laugh.
I wanted to choke him.
Yes.
It's like if I'm working with Batman and he keep this dude around, I'll be like, man, let me holler at you. Why is this dude here? Why is he there anyway?
Like,
does he have connection? He knows something they need.
He has to know something. Like, because there's no reason.
Beat it out of him then.
I mean,
that's probably what he wants.
That's what he wants. Like, matter of fact, he might enjoy that a little too much. That won't be PG.
I don't know if I don't know if I like that Joker too. I'm trying, but he's getting on my nerve.
Like when he's reading his lines, I like him. Yeah. But every time he stops to laugh, I'm like,
he's just so annoying.
It would be so easy to just snap his neck and keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will fucking kill you.
and make no mistake, I will fucking kill you.
If that's what he want, I guess.
Yeah.
I give him exactly what he want.
Trust. Like, no hesitation.
All right, so mini review.
That Flash armor looks cool, though.
Right. What was the point of it, though?
I don't know. Maybe.
See, I thought it had a point when I saw that on a little trailer, but I was like, what's the point
It
of
might be purely defensive, like he needed more armor.
I guess.
But he looks so dope.
Yeah, it did look cool. Mira, though, she don't even look right out of water. It's like, why are you here?
Hey, look, at least her hair wasn't colored with Kool-Aid this time.
Yeah. I mean, I just didn't picture her in the. Of course, she's Aquaman's dead.
They retconned the British accent.
Right. Okay, so mini review. Talk about the movie. Vastly superior to the theatrical cut,
without
of
a
course.
doubt.
And it kind of played the same way. The theatrical cut just really condensed it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where everything was more fleshed out. We definitely got, and then Superman came in like 2 hours and 50 minutes in.
Man.
But
and he was just in and out.
Yeah.
You know. It's like,
and then like the part when he's beating up Steppenwolf, it was like, dude, you
like it's not even fair.
right?
It's not even fair.
But look, he was unnecessarily just beating them down while they was over there. Steppenwolf was like, what? You gonna get us once more? Like, he just kept
the
on
only
beating his
thing missing
ass.
was an elbow drop. Like that was that dude. Like that was some world stars like material right there, man. Like,
Yeah. So I look
Curbs knocked his ass.
now that I'm looking like, okay, the theatrical cut, I get what they tried to do, where it's like they watched this and they was like, man, we got to cut this down. We got to cut this down and add humor. So it's like in some regard, I'm like I'm not 100% mad at Josh Whedon, but you did change the movie so much that it's nowhere near as effective. But I'm looking like what they did with Batman. It's like I liked them, and then some parts I'm like, can you just be a little more useful?
because they traded off like straight up punking him out for just putting him in the background.
Yeah. It was, and then a lot of people say it was Cyborg movie.
Kinda.
It's like he had the more story arc, like his emotional, what's what I'm looking for, his
content.
Right, where his story was more like it was more into the movie opposed to everybody else's there, because like Wonder Woman didn't have that much.
He was essential.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman didn't have that much of.
They downgraded Aquaman.
Yeah, a lot. And you was pointing out how he was just getting worked throughout the whole
like he was just getting muzzled by Superman and Steppenwolf. Come here.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, when you think about it, he did really get no hits in. He got one hit at the end.
Man.
After he was too busy, after he got beat up by everybody else.
Look, you got a hit in after Superman put in work on somebody's dome.
And then he blamed Flash for him getting his ass hit earlier. Like, that was your fault.
Hey, look.
I had him right where I wanted him.
Oh, man. You know, and like that does kind of, like, it works to the kind of humor that they were going for. That sort of dry, like, you know, I don't even know what to call it. But like when Superman just brushes him aside, and I'm like, that's exactly what this is.
Just back smack him. You see that in Dragon Ball Z a lot. When somebody's like not on somebody's level, they come in and they just back smack him.
Yeah. Like I think when Vegeta first comes in, he does a lot of that. Man.
I think Mr. Satan used to get back smacked a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, like, you know, when he's fighting Cell, and Cell just, did you just kick me in the chest 3 times?
But no,
man, she going in.
But no, seriously, yeah, it's like I said, it's a vastly superior movie, very long. So does the time hurt it or
no, and like even for like if like the plan, if it went to theaters, was to have a 10-minute intermission.
Yeah,
like that was Zack Snyder's plan, but of course theaters didn't happen. But like I feel like
I think they could have made this though about 3 hours and still be cool.
They probably could have.
You know what I'm saying? Just as long as Endgame.
Yeah, and I find it interesting how many people are completely against the idea of making this work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, considering that Endgame did work.
Right. Well,
you know? And so like I think like this, it's weird how much people were fighting this movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's a whole thing with Warner and Zack Snyder. It's like they hold. Let's see, is that it? Is it? Yeah. That's it. No more. See, I saw that and I thought, I was like, wait, are they going to?
Thought it was something else.
Yeah, that was just the end logo.
But yeah, man.
Let's see what the time looking like.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So apparently that was his daughter's, Zack Snyder's daughter's favorite song. That's why it got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it said For Autumn. That's his daughter that died, or committed suicide or whatever, which is one of the reasons why he quit.
Yeah,
and it's because he was like he wasn't gonna fight the studio, because he was
already
like
trying to push him on too much stuff. And
well, yeah. So I think what they was saying, like, we want this, we want to shorten it down to this, we want you to add this. Once he was like, look, I'm gonna just step off. You can
Like, look,
get Josh
I got
to do
way
that.
more important stuff. y'all find somebody else to put a bow on this.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I'm sure he didn't expect them to completely rework his movie.
Yeah. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Darkseid.
Yeah.
Now, showing Darkseid getting his ass whooped, and on his way out the door, they kicked him in his ass. Makes me I'm not scared about him. It's like I don't feel that threat no more.
You know, the only thing that saves Darkseid for me is knowing that that's not really Darkseid.
What do you mean?
It's just an avatar.
No. When they showed him.
No. Darkseid can't physically exist in our universe.
Really?
Yeah, every time you see Darkseid in the comics, like fighting Superman or doing stuff like that, it's just an avatar. He can't his existence takes up more space than our entire universe. He has to exist within his own universe.
Okay, so now they try to get more complicated. Okay, whatever.
Comic books, baby.
Let's just say that his avatar come and you thinking, which I seen in the comics them beat Darkseid and drive him back before.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. But shouldn't they wait till the second movie before they whoop his ass?
I mean, you would expect.
Or at least show.
Because, like, they even with them, like, referencing Steppenwolf's failure, like, I was expecting that to be the failure. You didn't need, like, Darkseid could have just been, like, when the portal opens, you finally see Darkseid for the first time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it should have been.
Showing him get whooped make me like, oh, I ain't worried about him.
Like, imagine if they had started, like if in Avengers, Thanos had gotten whooped trying to get one of the stones.
Now, that's one thing I think he could have held back on showing. I mean, I know he wanted to show Darkseid or whatever, or maybe they added that because they know it ain't going to be a part 2.
Maybe.
But I'm thinking, like, you know, the mystery would have made it a little better. Like, oh, that's Darkseid. You think Steppenwolf's bad? Where did you see him? But I mean, he lost just as easy as Steppenwolf.
Like, I hope that Warner Brothers pulls their head out of their ass and makes some more stuff in this universe. Like, I want to see, like, Superman go up against Mongol. You know, like, I want, like, even if you don't, like, advance this plot at all, you just want to make comic book movies like this. You know, Superman versus Mongol on Warworld, that could be a thing. You know, Wonder Woman versus Cersei could be a thing. You know, you could bring in Zoom or Reverse Flash for Flash. I mean, well, Flashpoint, but, you know.
So that nightmare scene is the present.
I don't even know who Cyborg
not
is.
in the future.
Yeah.
So it just, now for what I was hearing that when they went and, or when they defeated him, they actually should have did something else. They should have went to Apocalypse and fought him or something. Well, that's what I was hearing. That's why they got to go back and redo it or whatever.
I don't care. I'm down.
Right, me too. It's like it's more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more. It's like I want to see that, but it's kind of like it just raises so many questions and so much that I don't know if people was ready for all that. I think that's what Warner was thinking. Warner Brothers was thinking like, this is making it so complicated and people ain't ready for all this. They just want a fun movie.
Look, man,
to take the kids to.
Look, people have been prepared for the complicated comic book nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I just think if you put this on HBO Max, though, you know what I'm saying, where you can still have the movies going to the theaters. The Wonder Woman type, the Wonder Woman 84 type movies go to the theaters, and
not only that,
we can continue with this longer story.
They do still have the option of if something gains enough traction, going ahead and shopping it in the theaters. You know? Especially something like this.
Yeah.
This is an event. Okay,
right.
You sell pre-order tickets for this when it comes into IMAX, dude.
Yeah, it's it was an event, man, and it was. I mean, I'm looking like, man, I wish I could see this in IMAX though.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But so real quick, we could talk about all the members.
Yeah.
So we kind of did. Now, surprisingly, I like Flash a lot more than I liked the
Yes.
theatrical cut.
Yes, definitely.
They toned down some of the jokes. He still had his jokes. He still was jokey, but it wasn't as much
he didn't land
annoying.
on nobody titties.
Right. He, the pet cemetery. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't, a lot of those annoying jokes were not in there. That's the kind of stuff that actually annoyed me about him.
Yeah.
Where his jokes was actually cool because he wasn't too annoying.
Well,
it was
what it
just
is?
enough.
His energy plus Joss Whedon's sense of humor do not work together.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Maybe it can work, but not in
here.
this.
Yeah. It's just too much for this. Like with these kind of stakes, and you keep breaking the tension up with those kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
Just doesn't work.
It was more a Cyborg movie because I'm thinking like, what's her name? Wonder Woman was kind of just like to push the story on by telling you this, that, and the other, and then Batman pop in was like, yeah, we got to do this, we got to do that. All right, I got to go. Bye. and then it was like told through Cyborg what was going on there, and then when Superman come, he's just like
He's
such
just
a
there to finish it.
right. Yeah, that's what he really was. It's like we almost had him, but you just like the icing on the cake for real. It's like. But it was, it was badass, man. The action. Let's talk about the action.
All right.
It was a lot better with the score, the Junkie XL score,
Yeah.
and a lot of the theatrical cut kind of cheapened some of that.
Yeah.
Some of the action. I'm
With
looking
the
like this
pop
action
rock
was
and
way
all that.
more right. It was way more epic.
Yeah.
Seeing it fleshed out, in the whole action scene.
Yeah.
Oh, the car scene. That scene was badass.
Dude, I also think like this movie does not suffer by getting rid of the evacuation scenes.
Which it was no people there, so we good.
Yeah.
I guess where we oh my God, the Russian family.
Yeah.
One family
Still, to this
in
day,
a whole country.
To this day, I still don't get the point of that.
To show you there's people that need to be saved or something.
The world is at risk. We don't need it. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let myself get amped over that.
But no, man. It was. I won't watch this in IMAX whenever it come out. For the experience. This is an experience though.
Yeah.
Watching it. We watch it on a smaller TV just so we can do it like in studio or whatever. But you got to see this. Anybody, you got to see this on a big screen with the louder sound system.
Whoever has the best AV setup in your circle, that's where you need to go to watch this. I'm gonna tell you, man. Like it won't get any better than that until IMAX is an option. Again, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. I'm thinking part 2. If they make a part 2, that'll be more of a Batman story. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. That Joker, dude. I don't know if I'm sold on it. I know people were saying it was good. I mean, he cool, but Jared Leto get on my nerve, dude.
I like the way he's set up. Like I like the GCPD vest with all the badges on it. I think he looks good. As far as like an apocalyptic Joker is gonna look, I like it. But that laugh. I was hoping he'd come up with a better laugh, but his
job is just to be annoying. They was like, be annoying. I can do that.
Be annoying and be weird. Oh, I can do that.
Right. Weird and annoying. That's your wheelhouse.
Have you never seen my movies?
Come here.
I want you to do
it. You know what? When Bruce like, I will fucking kill you. That's everybody's reaction about seeing this character.
I've never heard a Batman line.
Oh no, that's just
okay. I've never heard a Batman line that resonated with me like that. And I will fucking kill you. Like I'm like, Batman doesn't kill. Batman doesn't kill.
This is a different Batman. This is a different timeline.
Wait, look, and he warned him like, choose your next words very carefully. That wasn't careful.
Yeah, so explain Deathstroke working with him now.
Hey, look. Deathstroke's family lives on Earth too.
Yeah, I mean, I was just wondering. So I mean, it's, 1 minute you thinking like, oh, he's going to be his enemy now. It's like, okay, well, we don't know what the deal is. My dude got a mohawk.
Yeah,
just to show you he's edgy now.
The swords didn't tell you. Well, now he's got a mohawk.
So, okay, let's talk about some of the things they changed. Like, okay, that the scene where he talks to Lex Luthor, that's different.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how I feel about it.
Well, it really sets up that solo Batman movie.
True.
Where he was like, he's Bruce Wayne. But at this point, while the stakes are this high, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you know who he is? Okay. Like, right now, the world is almost, you know, when it was like you needed a secret identity because you had to live in the world, that was something else. But now, oh, he's Bruce Wayne. Okay.
Well, like, it also is like, it's not like Lex isn't aware of that.
Yeah.
I mean, he also has nothing to gain from Darkseid winning other than like what he believes might be the death of Superman.
Right. But that makes me want to see that solo Batman movie too.
Well, of course, but you know, like,
so you know, it's like it's a lot of questions. There's a lot of things out there. It's like, will they continue with that? Because Ben Affleck looked like he just ain't feeling it. That last scene, he looked like he got a permanent hangover.
You know, it's like, look, I get it. We're not making my movie, but I still have to sell this movie. It's fine,
man.
It's whatever.
It looked like he just woke up out of. I mean, he did just wake up in that scene.
Yeah,
but it didn't look like he woke up from a good night's sleep.
No,
it looked like he woke up and he's like, "Oh man, turn that down." What is that?
Why is it morning already?
Yeah, it's like he just looked like he was done.
Yeah.
And I really can't see him doing a whole movie.
Like they probably had to do that twice because he pulled out a flask and took a drink.
It's like he was struggling to do a 2-minute scene. Ain't no way you get a whole movie out of this dude, let alone direct it.
They already yanked him around so much. He was supposed to get his own movie. He was supposed to direct it. He was supposed to write it.
You know, he had to, you know, a drinking problem and all this.
But I'm
stuff.
just saying, it's like, and then they said, so we're not making any of these anymore. So you can go ahead and stop all this exercise shit.
Yeah.
Hey, so we need you to come back.
Right. I mean, it's a long road if he come back and they continue that or whatever. But I'm looking at him. It looks like he done.
Yeah. He looks tired, man.
I think, you know, I think they might not continue with that with this universe, but maybe. I would love for them to continue it on HBO Max though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, we especially that after that nightmare scene, we get to see what's gonna happen with that. Because the Superman come down, then they cut it off.
Yeah.
Now I don't like them having him keep waking up like this is a nightmare, like he's dreaming. But this is just, I don't know what this is before all this stuff happens.
Yeah. So like technically, all this stuff is still just all that apocalyptic shit is still just a dream.
Right. No. Yeah. I was saying maybe it's gonna happen. So like they say the world, but now since somehow Lois is gonna die, and how in the world is Superman gonna have Darkseid like, it's all right, bro? You know what I'm saying? So they show Darkseid put his arm on his shoulder like, it's all right, bro. Come roll with me. And all right, Darkseid. You don't.
I guarantee you will never feel this again working with me. Because you're going to kill everyone you meet.
Yeah, I'm evil now. Like, really?
How? You know what? So long as it's done competently, I won't complain too much.
Yeah. I mean, Injustice kind of did that plot where Lois died and
Superman went off
goes
the deep
crazy
end.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. But, I mean, it's the seeds are there. I would love to see it, but I don't know if they're gonna do it.
Like, however if they decide to pull a Superman Darkseid, I'm down. If they decide to pull an Injustice, I'm down. You know, I'd actually really love to see that done. I don't have faith in that, but
that is the beginning of it, though.
But that would be great for HBO.
Yeah,
like you could do an Injustice series.
They should just call it Injustice League or Injustice,
or
whatever. You know, whereas it's like we're just gonna go from that nightmare scene and show you where it could be on that.
Warner Brothers,
not just a sequel to this, but
I mean, because they say they want to do more self-contained stuff. Injustice is pretty self-contained,
right? with these characters.
Yeah.
And after Ben Affleck come back from rehab, then we cast him again.
Or if we need,
but I heard he was getting his stuff back together.
And if you honestly, absolutely need another Batman, I would suggest Kevin Porter.
Yeah, the Batman from the Batman Son. Yeah, could do that. But what's that time looking like? Okay. No, but man, this was an amazing movie, man. It was like I said, it's much better than a theatrical cut.
Absolutely. Hands down, man.
But honestly, if I can make a complaint, because I'm not gonna sit there and just act like you can do the 3 hours.
No,
you can take it down to 3 hours.
Like, I understand, like, he had all this stuff he wanted to put in there, but like some of that stuff could have been saved for the DVD.
Yeah. Which that was gonna be the original plan, but he was like, since I'm not gonna get none of that out, I'm just gonna put it all in one.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you about this. What can help a lot better? Watch this in chapters.
Yeah. I would like it if, like, even like on HBO Max they had gone ahead and put some in there where you can, like, chapter by chapter.
Yeah, I think they was going to do that, but when I was hearing the interview, Zach was like, it was going to take too much time. They was going to have to delay the movie, and he was like, he didn't want to do all that because delaying the movie after you told everybody's going to come out this day, So he was like, well, we didn't have time for that, so duh. But I think, like, if you did put these in chapters, it's a much better watch opposed to watching something for 4 hours. Plus, since I'm a little tired because I woke up too early, but that 4 hours is like, okay, it's a long time. So when you get to the end of something that's been going on long, and then you was like, okay, it's over, and then they give you the last, you be like, I'm kind of exhausted,
Yeah.
But so they could have done this in 3 hours, but if you put this in chapters, I think this would have been like a way better, like mini series.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it would have been very bingeable if they had done it that way.
Oh yeah. So and then it gave you more on Aquaman for the Aquaman movie, the backstory, which the movie still worked. It still worked all together, but. Yeah, great movie, man. Like I said, I was definitely happy with the Flash having a better role, not way less annoying.
They moved all that annoying stuff into the Joker.
Yeah, man. I'm trying. I know people said they was cool with it, but that Jared Leto, man,
like a mother, like a father.
Shut up. Choose your next words carefully. Oh, Batman. Like, he wants you to kill him so bad.
He wants it so bad. Dude looked you in your face and, what kind of man sends a boy wonder to do a man's job?
Like, why are you putting up with this?
Like,
I'll kill him. You ain't got just leave and let me do it.
It'd be so easy, man. So easy.
But no, man, we're going to wrap it up, man. This is, we did, thanks for coming to the watch party. Anybody that watched it, I know nobody sat to the whole 4 hours, so I know people was popping in and out. Thanks for coming to the watch party, going through this epic journey of watching this 4 hour long movie. It was long, but I didn't feel it
I feel it more now that it's over.
Right? Yeah, I'm kind of exhausted, but as I'm watching it, I'm interested the whole time. Yeah. I wasn't like, I hope this be over. Works better as chapters, man. Maybe if you could do like an hour long, like 4 chapters, an hour long would be actually pretty dope. But yeah, the movie was dope. We will do. Was that like a spoiler discussion anyway?
I mean, kind of, but like,
but
you know what? I think we can get away with this one just because you've already seen the plot.
Yeah.
Anyone who's seen the theatrical cut has already seen the plot of this movie. Mm-hmm. So, like, this is mostly, like, just analyzing the differences.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess if we wanted to go through and do a more, like, in-depth one, we could, but I don't think there's much left on the bone.
I tell you what, that end fight scene was much better.
Yeah.
We already know it's better, but just they needed more.
It was a more competent fight.
Yeah, they needed more, and they gave Flash something to do.
Yeah.
You know, Batman was actually
Helpful.
effective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Other than just being bait.
Yeah. But yeah, that is our review for Justice League. We just, like we just said, thanks for coming to the watch party. And after watching it, that's our first reaction review. Now I might have some more thoughts after I got time to digest it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was amazing, man. So yeah, we are going to wrap this up. And
but if you're still here,
yes,
why don't you go ahead and hit that little subscribe button? It's going to be right down there.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. You know, lets us know you like the kind of stuff we putting down and you want to see more. So hit that, and don't forget to set your notifications to all by hitting that bell icon.
Yes, please subscribe to the channel. If anybody in the chat right now, please. We'll be doing some more. We probably do some reviews tomorrow. Yeah. We might do a more in-depth discussion. Depends on what we got going on. But yeah, that's our review and that's our watch party, and we are out of here, y'all.
Peace.